Alright guys, Tyler Johnson here. I figured I would shoot an update video on my $25 do-it-yourself self-cleaning head. I've made two parts of this skimmer on basically how I built the nozzle and 7 days after the nozzle was installed and its efficiency. Well now guys, we are pushing over a month and a half of running this self-cleaning head with zero maintenance. I have done absolutely nothing to this skimmer since the last video. The only upgrade that I have added is this ball valve here to where I can basically monitor my skim mate and basically see how dark it is. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this lid and we'll go ahead and look in here to see if it operated as well as, you know, we hoped. So as you guys can see, my skim mate is very nice and dark. I would say that that is, you know, substantially dark enough for, you know, my liking. I know there's many other people out there that like to wet skim before they do a water change or whatnot. But basically this is how I run mine. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and drain it. And I'll clean the outside of this cone so you guys can get an idea how well that these nozzles have cleaned this cone. So let's go ahead and wait till that's done draining. We'll go ahead and shut this off. I will go ahead and fill this up with some fresh water. And I'll come in here with my little pad and go around and clean this. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with how long it takes a skimmer's inner cone to basically fill up with sludge, but on my 40 breeder it fills up at least 3/8 of an inch in about, you know, 2 weeks. So as you guys know, this thing's been running for close to a month and a half, almost 2 months. So as you guys can see, yes, there is a little bit of sludge here. Not very much, not very thick at all, but wow. I am very impressed. I can basically come in here if I wanted and clean this out and let it, you know, basically skim itself out throughout the day. But I am very impressed, and I hope you guys are as well, because that is probably one of my biggest chores that I have to do, especially a skimmer this size, a cup this big. You know, it's not the funnest thing to, you know, bring this into the house or, you know, outside to rinse off. It was something that I was having to do weekly, and now I don't do it at all because there's just no point. So I don't think I'm going to be doing any other upgrades to this. You know, I mentioned that I was going to be installing some misters around here to clean this area out, which is something I can do. I've seen it on other models of skimmers, you know, the big commercial size skimmers and things like that, but you know, a cup like this works just fine to basically fill up and get clean. But looks like I still need to clean this outer part a little bit. But basically guys, that's my update on my ASM G4XX. I highly encourage you guys to do this if you basically own a big skimmer. You know, I might be doing it to my 40 breeders ASM G1, but you know, it's not really that big of an issue since that skimmer only takes about 14 days to fill up its collection cup. So let me know what you guys think. Please post a comment down below. Obviously I could change my nozzles a little bit better to get these areas in here, but you know, it's the least of my worries. At least it's not as thick as my peaky in there, and you know, I'm having to basically bring that nasty rotten egg smell through the house. So there you go guys.